One of the biggest beneficiaries of the recent balance patch is Paladin. So Promotion is a 1 mana spell that gives a Silver Hand Recruit +3/+3, and now it also gives it Taunt. Warhorse Trainer is now a 3 mana 3/4 that gives your recruits +2 attack and Taunt, which is pretty good because now the recruits with Taunt protect your Warhorse Trainer. And finally, Stand Against Darkness got discounted from 5 mana down to 4, so it's even easier to make recruits. And of course, Dude Paladin also just got some good cards in Murder at Castle Nathria. We already mentioned Promotion, but there's also Sinful Sous Chef, a 1 mana 2/1 that gives you 2 recruits in hand. Stewart the Steward, which has the death rattle of buffing the next recruit you summon, and then that recruit also gets this death rattle, so you just get a little bit of infinite value out of that. Buffet Biggin, of course, is just an insane pile of stats. And then we actually got a lot of good big cards for the deck as well. Famished Fool is a good card draw engine. Insatiable Devourer is a very strong board tool. And we get a lot of finishing power with Divine Toll and Sire Denathrius. I'm sitting at 4-2 with this deck so far. Obviously a bit of a low sample size, but it's been working out pretty well for me, I would say. Well, we love Stewart, don't we? Surely I'm not supposed to keep the big infused cards off the mulligan, I don't think. Who knows how long it'll be before I actually need this Great Hall. So I'll just hero power here. Alright, we got Stewart online. Promotion? Well, kind of want to play Okani here. I don't really have anything in mind for it specifically, but it's probably just good and annoying. Pick Minion, obviously. I think Minion just tends to be better, and also my opponent has the coin. Amalgam. Oh, right, because it draws off Gorlock. Double Promotion. Still need to infuse 3 on the biggin. Let's trade you. Then we can make another recruit. And then I guess we will promote you. And then I'll just promote you again. Why not? 7/7, let's go. It's a 4 mana 7/7 actually. So sick. Oh, that's very slow. I'm showing 6, 13. I have another 6 in hand. So I can just set my opponents at 2 here. I can set them to 1 actually with Great Hall, but that's probably not worth. I mean, I might still be playing Great Hall, but targeting my 2/6 isn't that good. Okay, and they concede. Well, that's just the power of Stewart and Promotion, I guess. Love Stewart in the opener. Do I keep Stand Against Darkness? Probably not. Do I keep Light Ray? Probably not. They're both quite reasonable, though. Night of Anointment is definitely better than either of them, though.
I see you brought guests. May the light grant you peace.
I don't think I really get much out of hero powering, but Great Hall also doesn't really do much at the moment either. Let's just hero power. And then Stewart on 3 and turn 4 is maybe hero power plus Great Hall. Bannerman is good, but I think we just want to get Stewart online. Okay, Mailbox Dancer I think is the first indication that it's big spell mage. What if I trade you and make a dude? Oh, and I can coin out Bannerman. I don't want them to steal my Divine Toll, but it's not that big of a deal, and nothing else really matters at all. Pretty sure Theotard doesn't see dupes, so they have 75% chance of hitting any card in my hand. Yep, and took a Divine Toll. They gave me a Varden. That's kind of interesting. Varden seems like relatively good for me, but also seems like it would be pretty good for the opponent. So I'm not quite sure what to make of that. I might just play Varden here though, because I don't really have a great way to spend my mana. Did pick up this Famished Fool, which can draw if my whole board is cleared here. Could play a Recruit along with it as well. Oh. Well, that's kind of annoying. Romo. Okay, we love Stand Against Darkness to go with the Warhorse Trainer. Pushes a ton of damage if it sticks to the board. Probably swapped, yeah, it swapped Divine Tolls, which obviously is okay with me. I can promote this to just one-shot the Sorceress, so I'll probably do that. I don't think I want a Divine Toll here. Probably just not quite worth it. Kind of want to play Bannerman here.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Another Warhorse Trainer. This has not been infused at all, but if my board gets cleared, it's as big as it needs to be. Or it's as infused as it needs to be, I should say. Are you okay over there, Mage? I'm just gonna rip a Divine Toll. This shouldn't be too strong. Wow, that was maybe like the best outcome, though. From their perspective. But I do get my Stewart buff. Probably want to Great Hall this. Maybe it's just Great Hall, double trade, Stand Against Darkness hero power. Seems pretty decent. So if 2 of these died, I could go double Warhorse Trainer, which would give me 16 damage. It's kind of sick. I have a lot of ways to push damage between the Warhorse Trainers, the Conviction, and the Divine Toll. The Warhorses are a little bit more situational than the others, though, so I'd probably prioritize those.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
This isn't too impressive of a turn so far. Alright. Well, I probably just want to push with my Warhorses and my Conviction, right? So let's say I trade 2 off. I have 7 13, 29. It's not super easy to push that last 2 damage, but I think it still makes sense. What if I only trade 1? 8, 14, 24. I miss a lot of damage doing that. Let's just do a bit of horsing around. You're at 2. A shame that Divine Toll can't go face. I mean, the card would definitely be worse if it could go face. Would it be worse? It'd probably be worse. I don't know. Definitely just changes the situations where it's good. Blizzard, unfortunately. What if I Insatiable Devourer? Oh, they have to trade that off. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What if I just Divine Toll here? Pew, 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 pew. Could buff up my 1/1, but I don't think there's much. Yeah, I mean, I have the other Great Hall in my hand and an Insatiable Devourer, so I probably don't care too much about the charge on this. So even if they clear my board every turn, I do still have Sire to Nathria that I could draw into for lethal eventually. But I would prefer if they just didn't clear my board and instead died. That is a Blizzard, right? Promotion. Sure. I don't need to hold promotion for burst, because my opponent's in range of just getting Great Hauled. So just make it a little bit more difficult to clear. Put this out of range of, like, Wildfire Apprentice, something like that. Oh, I guess it's not Wildfire in a Barbaric Sorcerer's deck, but whatever. Blizzard again! It's like they never even nerfed Snowfall Guardian. This is probably a good enough Devourer, right? Do you have Blizzard number 4? Maybe you could Runa the Archmage into a Blizzard? 14 damage doesn't seem like it's gonna cut it. Actually, I guess it does. Probably just shrink this to ignore it and push 14. Do I want my Stewart buff on a Divine Shield or a non-Divine Shield? Probably a Divine Shield, right? Alright. If I get cleared here, then I have draw 3 next turn, which is pretty good. My deck is getting pretty small, so I should be able to find my Sire Denathrius somewhat soon. Alright. It took a while, but we got there. Double Knight of Anointment against what is probably Rogue. Yeah, it's probably fine. I feel like Warhorse Trainer is really good, but I don't know if it's that good this early. Maybe I don't even want the second Knight of Anointment. I really want to find Stewart. I want to find Biggin. Maybe even Caravan. Get that Caravan online. Wow, this Warhorse Trainer is going to be kind of nutty next turn. I guess I'll just Great Hall. I'm still worried about this being Rogue, but I shouldn't need the Great Hall this turn. Okay, this might actually be Warrior. Which is unfortunate because I think I'm playing the only deck a Warrior can beat. But Warhorse Trainer is still really good here. Just don't have Shield Shatter. Hey, it's Shield Shatter. Well, I guess we will counter minion. Well, that's probably about the best I could have hoped for.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Do I want a hero power instead of playing Knight of Anointment? Probably. It's pretty easy to sneak in the Knight of Anointment next turn. And I can get another buff from this Bannerman. And obviously, can't play the Divine Toll next turn anyway. Stewart.
Really, it's not too heavy.
I think I definitely want to get Steward online. Maybe I should have used Great Hall on my recruit here, but I don't know. I'm already pushing a ton of damage. Maybe they kind of have to deal with this board anyway. I probably should just Great Halled. Nothing in my hand is super insane here. I don't really want to lose any of these cards, but I don't think anything is that big of a deal. I think the Knight of Anointment is probably my best card. It is a 3/3 that draws a Divine Toll, and Divine Toll is OP. What did you take? My Warhorse Trainer? It is a 5/6. Nice to have that in hand. Why did you give me Brawl? What the heck? You need this card. Well, that's weird. I have 7, 10, 12, 14, 23. What if I just push 23? Alright, you're at 3. I have a few turns away from playing this Nathria, but having it is still a pretty good incentive to just push face. Okay. Alright, well, I feel pretty good about this deck if I can beat turn 4 Shield Shatter against, I think I had like 5 or 6 minions.
Light, guide my hand.
Do love a turn 1 sous chef. We hate what is probably Quest Hunter, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I keep this other stuff, even though Famished Fool plus Standing Against Darkness is a combo. Sous Chef should be better than Knight of Anointment here, I think. Okay, not Quest Hunter. Not Quest Hunter is my favorite hunter. Could trade this and then play 2/1/1s. I don't know. Pretty down to just hero power, I think. You killed my 1/1 instead of my 2/1. I guess you're scared of promotion, which is fair enough.
May the light grant you peace.
I could trade this off and play 2 recruits, and then it would be really hard for them to deny the promotion next turn. Or I guess I could even just trade this off, play a 1/1 and promote it. Maybe that's the play. Because the promotion does give taunt, so they don't get to take a nice value trade on my 1/1. Okay, well, you hate to see that. I could use Conviction to kill that, but I don't know, it's not great. Where are you at? 2. That should be easy enough. I don't think I'm convictioning to kill a 5/3. Just put the stuff in play. Yeah, don't really want to lose any of these cards. Took my Denathrius, of course. Honestly, Denathrius was probably the worst card in my hand, just because we're so far away from turn 10. So actually my opponent's a fool. Speaking of fool, yeah, I probably do play Famished Fool here. The other plays are like Conviction, Spirit Poacher. Not great. I don't know, it's not that bad though. Do I really need to draw cards with this hand when I have double Divine Toll? Let's go Conviction Poacher. So I got the 3/1 with Rush. Not bad. Arlon. My opponent's curve has been insane, by the way. So I can play Famished Fool or Stand Against Darkness here. Pretty sure I'm just trading all of this into the 4/5. They'll have a 3/1, which they could double trade into, which would make my Divine Toll bad. 5/1/1s are really good against a 2/1 and a 3/1. And, as I've said, I don't really need to play the Famished Fool when I have this hand. I really just want to make sure stuff is sticking so I can play Divine Toll. Although I can play Divine Toll on an empty board, but it tends to be better on my minions. Why is there a Cheesemonger in your deck? You're not even a Reno deck. What the heck? This makes something a 4/4. We're just playing Divine Toll, right? What does Cheesemonger do? Yeah, a spell with the same cost. I was like, that doesn't make the spell cost 0, does it? That's pathetic. Surely your random 7-mana spell was better than this. Am I just Divine Tolling again here? I'm not really sure that it's super good. What if I go like Famished Fool plus Bannerman? I can kill this. My opponent's showing 9, 11, 14 next turn. That's kind of a lot. Insane outcome. Wow, that was the dream. What a nutty Divine Toll. That card is downright silly. Okay, fair enough. I didn't put too much thought into what that could be. I thought, you know, maybe it could be like Flame Strike, since they didn't play it last turn. But Mass Poly also makes sense.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Alright, we found Stewart. He's a little late, but I think he'll be fine.
The time has come.
They do have my Denathrius in hand. I need to remember that. A bear, sure.
Really,
Easy Bannerman. And then need one infuse on Biggin. So we trade like this. We get a little big. And then we play Stewart. Alright. I am at 15, which is a little low, but I don't think it's too low considering the board state. And I do have a good answer to Denathrius with the Devourer. There it is. I also have Great Hall. Maybe I save Devourer? Great Hall, trade, and then I just play Recruit stuff. What if I play Devourer and I guess a 2/2?
What to do?
It's going to be a 16 power minion. So I'd have 16, 20, 28 next turn, along with pushing 10 this turn. I'd have damage from this. I'd have to get through the 2/5. I don't know how likely this is to be lethal. Oh, I actually forgot that was getting the Stewart buff. That makes it a lot better. Yeah, I don't know how likely this is to be lethal, but it's definitely the best chance I have of setting up a lethal. Which, I mean, arguably maybe I don't need to do. But, do they have another Denathrius in hand? I'm not sure if they played mine or theirs. They must not, because surely you play the other Denathrius here if you have it, right? Well, I guess the bear is good enough. I'm certainly not going to have lethal through that. Oh, Okani. I definitely want to play Okani here because I'm pretty sure they do have another Denathrius in hand. I think it's this one. So, I mean, I guess... Can I get this to go face? How would I do it? I would play Warhorse Trainer. Hit here. Here, here, here. Yeah, I can. So this turn is just Warhorse Trainer plus Okani. Maybe I even could have done something with Great Hall there. I don't know. I think this is very likely to be good enough, though. You've been Okani'd. I got another one of these V-Star cards. I still don't know what the point of it is. Field on. Eevee! A Leafeon to go with my Eevee! Oh, and a badass Mamoswine. Oh shit, he's coming to Iceberg Brescia.